On feet, let's go.
Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaking up midway through the season. You take a look at Brooklyn. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat.
I think for the Nets, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite. And they have not disappointed.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the point. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, MP is out there with Traore. In the Sharp, then it's Michael Porter. And it's Wolf in at the 4 slot. And the NBA always with a great slate of games on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. They've done a great job making that a priority, Grant.
Yeah, they have, B.A. The whole world owes so much to the work of Dr. King. And the NBA has always made sure to honor him on his day.
Here's Gillespie. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. This one for 3. And MP with the 3. ABC's got 8 points.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Pass to Brooks. Outside O'Neal. Here's Booker. Count it. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, Booker gets it done in a variety of ways, including down inside.
And changes for the Suns, Legs. In the front office, coaching, you name it.
Yeah, Brian, you had the feeling changes were coming for this roster as well. Arguably the most disappointing team last season. A hard reset may have been needed.
Here's Gillespie, following the 3 by Brooklyn. Outside Booker. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Pass to MP, beyond the arc. The Suns clear it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Suns trail by 6. Gillespie passes to Booker. Here's Gillespie. Lets it fly. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Booker, the pass to O'Neal. 1:14 left in the opening quarter. Williams up top. Three-pointer, Brooks. He buries it from three.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Nets leading by 5. Down low. Here's MP. Rebounded by Green.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Pass to Williams. Outside O'Neal. The three ball. They get it again. And Williams punches it home.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Booker, good.
Now, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's already 4 of 5 from the field.
And here's MP from outside. And the Nets, another three.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
Here's Williams. Brooklyn pulls it in. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
And so it's Brooklyn closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. In for Brooklyn. Phoenix also changing it up. Brooks, he's checked in for Dunn. Booker comes in for Green, and Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Allen. It's Booker on the wing. Three-pointer, no good.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the foul. Timmon out there with MP. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Nets 5.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Truly one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. There was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Brooks outside. Pass to Booker. 4-3. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
Yeah, this game has Booker's fingerprints all over it. He's doing whatever he wants on offense right now.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray. MP's got 30 points.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Here's Malawach. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Pulls up on the wing, and MP gets it to go on the assist from Williams. MP's got 12 now in this quarter. Pass to Malawach. Booker for 3. Porter pulls it in. And so Porter will bring it up for Brooklyn. And here's MP from the arc. MP drills the three.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
1 minute left in the half. Suns trail by 11. Outside for Brooks. There's the triple, and the three-pointer goes. Brooks has got 6.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Malawatch. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Dimon. Nets leading by 11. Here's MP. Oh, Brooks with the steal. In transition, here they come. Gillespie can't get it to go. The Nets have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up. What athletic ability from MP. Plenty of bounce in those legs.
4 seconds left. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And the first half now in the books. It's the Nets up by 15, and we'll return shortly.
And as we welcome you to halftime.
It ain't rocket science. Go out and guard someone. Stop leaving your guys open.
Yeah, once those threes start to pile up, it becomes a tall mountain to climb. And who says it's not rocket science? And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
The NBA has a lot of great athletes, but if you...
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
He is giving the fans exactly what they came to see. He is a human highlight reel.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Bye, Shams. Thanks for the report. And so in the game for the Suns. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Mark Williams out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gillespie in at the point. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was a really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Well, Booker doesn't have any weaknesses. The mid-range area is somewhere he thrives.
Traore gets the bucket.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Gillespie passes to O'Neal. Here's Gillespie. It's Booker on the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And with Booker's shooting ability, it's easy to see why the defender went for that pump fake.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. He's perfect from the line this time. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-back legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
O'Neal pulls it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
The offensive rebound. Devin Booker gets it to go inside.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Pass to MP. From behind the arc. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Gillespie. For 3, Booker. Booker missing again.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
To BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Brooks. Outside, Williams. Here's Gillespie, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Williams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. It's an 18-point game. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Allen, he's checked in for Booker. And here are the Suns now. Here's Gillespie. And a miss there on the triple. Nets leading by 18. And here's MP from outside. Brooks with the rebound.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Three-pointer, O'Neal sends it home from three-point land.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
You know, Tim, despite never averaging double-figure scoring, Royce O'Neal is a steady presence.
Yeah, BA, he was undrafted in 2017, and he's been traded for a first-round pick multiple times. He's a rugged defender.
On the court.
Got a piece of it. Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. MP is out there with Dimon. And it's Abaji in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. Here's ABC. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give them the ball and let them go to work.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Outside, Williams. Pass to Brooks. Into the lane. Here's Gillespie. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, O'Neal nails it from beyond the arc.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
Here's Gillespie. Outside, Williams. Pass to Brooks. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
From deep, MP drains the triple.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Gillespie. Fires the three. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Williams passes to Gillespie. Williams with the screen. Gillespie can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 23.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Yeah, and watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Brooks, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Another one goes. Incredible.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Here's Gillespie. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome.
Thanks, guys. A good win tonight for your squad, MP. How would you rate your performance?
I mean, it was okay. We won. That's the big thing. But I want to bring more of a consistent energy to the glass.
Not to question you, MP, but you didn't exactly have a bad night rebounding the basketball.
Yeah, I know. But I want an elite night rebounding the basketball. No reason I can't go for double digits every time out. That's the goal, and that's what I'm capable of. So that's what I'm striving for.
Understood. Thanks, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
Great stuff there, Dominic.